March, right around the sort of initial weeks of the shutdown, we found that chill playlists started to dominate, especially in the United States. Playlists like lo-fi beats, perhaps things that were distracting or calming people down. By April, we started to see an uptick in down-tempo playlists like rainy day music. Versus in June, we started to see a huge uptick in up-tempo playlists like beach vibes. So you can almost track loosely the collective emotional state of our 300 million users over that time period. And of course, not everyone attaches themselves to these patterns, but these kinds of patterns exist and they're remarkable enough for us to take notice at a macro level. They also help us understand how to respond to and to serve our audience. Understanding their emotional state on a larger scale can help us make sure that we're meeting them with the right tonality when we want to as a brand. And just as importantly as the type of music that they're listening to, we also wanted to understand whether they were listening on their own or together. And as it turns out, 47% of people said that they've listened in a group setting in the past 2 weeks, we assume at home. 40% of those listeners say they're listening at home more often than they did prior to social distancing. All of that makes sense, but when you start to see such massive numbers attached to it, we realize that there is more collective listening happening than before, largely because we're inhabiting the same spaces as those who are close to us, greater hours of the day than ever before.